it's G here from Golden Thread Tarot. How are you doing today? I'm here to bring you a channeled message. I hope this message is finding you blessed and full of abundance. Oh, somebody here is really feeling in their power. They're feeling in their strength. They're feeling united. They're feeling a return of their energy. That's awesome. Congratulations, collective. Yeah, somebody here was feeling really trapped, but they're finding the strength to overcome some kind of mindset that they were having, some kind of limitations they were putting on themselves. Ooh, becoming the Empress. Okay. Oh, look at this. That's back here behind this. Right? The Death card, going through an evolution and a change. We've updated our terms of service. Yeah, somebody's starting a new contract. A new cycle. Oh, with the sun. Hell yeah. Somebody's having a really good time. That's great. Overcoming karmic mindsets. Yeah, feeling abandoned, feeling left behind, not taking blessings, not taking opportunities as they are offered to you. Awesome. I want to thank everybody that's been commenting and interacting with the channel, on all the donations and all the love. Thank you for everybody that's subscribing, that's here, and that's participating in the channel. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. I mean, we're kind of already into it, but let's get into it more, okay? Okay, Spirit said not this one. What do you want to show there? Yeah, learning lessons. Awesome. Nine of Wands there. Learning some real deep lessons. I just saw the Lovers card. I almost said Six of Cups, but that wasn't the Six of Cups. It was a Lovers card. Okay. Well, what do you want to talk about today? Okay. Okay. Three of Cups. I am celebrating with others. So celebrating, having a good time, right? Oh, yeah. So it's here. I'm single and loving it, right? Somebody is going out, having a good time, enjoying their time, enjoying what it is right now, right? Like, hey, I might be single, or I might just be becoming independent, glowing, having a really good time, spending time with good friends and family. Ooh, look at that. The Emperor. That's so funny because King of Pentacles Emperor. Somebody here is feeling very stable, very sturdy. That's so funny because the Emperor actually almost popped out of the deck. Is it still on the back? No, the High Priestess is on the back. But I saw where the Emperor card almost popped out here, but it shuffled its way back into the deck. I guess it wanted to show itself here, right? So somebody here is feeling in their power. They're feeling wise. They're feeling like right with that nine of Wands. I'm really learning my lessons. I'm putting it together. Like, oh shit, things are coming together. Good. It's a great feeling. Right. Okay. Queen of Cups. Somebody here is really feeling really intuitive, right? With that High Priestess on the back of the deck, right? They're feeling really intuitive. They're feeling like going after their dreams. Something about their dreams. Somebody here has been having really interesting dreams. You might have been looking up some dream interpretations or wondering like, what is this, or the symbology that you see inside of your dreams or some things. Okay, so I heard that definitely coming up here. Somebody here also with that Empress card, somebody could have learned that they're becoming a mother. Congratulations. Somebody might be feeling like they are reconnecting with their mother, having a deeper connection with their mother, or having a deeper connection with their child here. Okay. Somebody could also feel like they are finding their flow. I was really being drawn back here to the water and the waves and the water. Everything's kind of just flowing around. Finding their flow, I heard finding their chi. Okay, I can't say much about that. I don't know too much about that at all, but that's what I heard. So maybe here, somebody feels like, I really feel like somebody here is using their intuition to overcome some kind of devil energy that they've been going to get their blessings, to get things that they've been looking for. Yes, right. The World card, right? Starting new cycles, right? Absolutely. Getting a lot of rest, putting things that were weighing really heavily on their mind, Nine of Swords, and putting those to rest, right? Putting whatever this devil energy that they feel like was stopping them, right? And I really feel like self-doubt, right? Fear, self-doubt. Can I really do this? Do I have what it really takes? Like, somebody is overcoming that cycle here, right? Exactly. Right? It's kind of like returning to a new state. It's like going back to a state before they learned all, to have this fear and this doubt, to when they were, it is kind of me. I don't always get this feeling of nostalgia, right? But it definitely could be about childhood, their childhood, returning and really kind of getting rid of a lot of that, facing a lot of their demons or a lot of their trauma from their childhood, and realizing that it kept them, I'm hearing paralyzed, that it kept them paralyzed in like fear and like not taking risk and not, not believing in themselves and not really, that's great. That is so great, right? That's awesome that you guys are just like, yeah, getting up. Yes, look, big with the moon card coming out here. I saw the moon card in this deck as well, right? Big, 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 big. Like facing mysteries, intuition, following your intuition to tell you to just be happy right now, right? Find your happiness and just go with it, right? Don't concentrate on the things that you feel like aren't working out or the things that you feel like aren't exactly where you want them to be, and to understand that in time they will work themselves out. You will figure it out, but to focus on things that are really working and to go with it, right? That's great. It's also a sense here of like, I'm hearing that que sera, sera. What will be, right? What will be, will be. So it's kind of just like my intuition is telling me that when it's right, it'll happen. When it's there, it'll happen. When it's the right timing and all of this, it'll happen. Because I'm not really there is like a mystery side to it, but it's kind of like I'm cool with it. Let the universe surprise me. Let me open myself to the wondrous ways and the miraculous ways that spirit can work things out into my life. As I was saying that though, I definitely started having like this kind of like tickle or this kind of feeling in my throat chakra though. So I'm hearing, excuse me, I'm hearing like I feel it coming. There's a severing or an ending that somebody here feels coming, either with an emperor or, yeah, there's something here. This emperor keeps showing itself. And of course, anybody in any gender can be, can embody the emperor energy at any time. Okay. Even if you normally think that normally feel like you embody the empress or feminine energy, of course, like there are certain things and certain duties and things that you're doing in certain times in your life when you would show up as the emperor as well, right? Just depends on what decision and what you're trying to get done right now. But there's an ending here with an emperor that an emperor is going through. Well, tell me about this ending. Is that what you want to talk about? Yes. Okay. Also, yeah. Somebody could be, right? This is obvious, right? I'm single and I'm loving it here with the Queen of Cups and the Emperor over here with the Ten of Swords, right? Somebody could be being like, separating from an Emperor. So somebody here could be going through a divorce, or you could be dealing with leftover trauma or leftover just issues, unsaid things that you really didn't deal with. You could really just be processing a lot of the grief or processing a lot of of moving on from that relationship, from an ex-husband or an ex-wife, whatever the situation is for you, right? Okay, yeah, victory. So victory is coming here for this Queen of Cups against some kind of energy. This could be, for some of you, it could be facing issues with your father. Okay. Yeah, you could feel like rejection issues. You could have felt really rejected by your father or rejected by a masculine energy here that you're really recovering from. Okay. Yeah, you're learning how to have a little bit more defensive energy here. Or, yeah, I feel like too this emperor is feeling very defensive. They feel like they need to defend themselves or find an excuse for their actions, something like that. Why does this emperor feel this way? Why does this emperor feel defensive? Oh, wow. That's so funny. This emperor feels like God has put them in timeout. It's like, you're sidelined, buddy. You know what? Your head's not in the game. Get over there on the bench and sit on the bench. They feel benched. Okay, they feel benched, they feel set on the sidelines, they feel like they have to just stand back and wait, stand back and wait, and they feel like very specifically like God has done this. Or for some of you, if it is, you know, this Hierophant could also, especially if the Judgment card comes out, this could also represent like legally like a judge, or like the system in general could have weighed, right? The victory fell out over here on the Queen of Cups, right? So definitely somebody here could be going through legal separation, some kind of divorce, or some kind of settlement or something with a very strong kind of boss or masculine figure. Let all these energies, you know, don't get hung up on the gender of on the cards, right? Resonate more strongly with the feeling, right? The feeling that the cards are trying to invoke, like the energy, right, that they're talking about here. So there is definitely somebody here that is feeling independent and loving it. They're feeling strong, you know, they feel like they're getting their strength back after they're separating away from this masculine energy here. Okay. um yeah, yeah, look at that. Wow, Empress on the back of the deck here. Wow. So there's definitely a separation here happening between a mother and a father, a husband and a wife, an emperor and an empress. um or they're kind of just on separate journeys. They definitely feel their energy feels separated, but I definitely feel like this emperor feels like they had to defend themselves, okay, because they felt like a divine uh intervention happened, right? They feel like divine intervention happened, which for some of them could literally be like a court officer telling them, you know, you have to stay away from this person, or you are separated from this person. This person is having their especially financial freedom away from away from this other person here. But in general, some for most of them, they, like I said, they feel like they're being put on like a spiritual timeout. Like they feel like God or spirit, universe, whatever you want to say, is telling them, no, you sit your ass down over there so you can get your head in the game. Okay. Yep, and I definitely feel like this Empress person here with the King of Swords, this Empress is either very logical, right? They feel like this Empress here was very swift, was very just. They could feel like this could literally be the King of Swords can also show up as an investigator or a cop, or, you know, like a detective or something like that. Definitely here they feel like whoever this, and I feel like, yes, this is this Queen of Cups like showing up as this Empress here, right? They feel like whoever this person is now, whether or not this is an energy, whether or not this is a spirit guide, or it could, like I said, could be a court officer and some kind of, whoever this is could be, a lawyer or something like that. Like whoever they feel like truth. I really feel like they feel like truth and justice like came out on this person's side, or they felt like they lawyered up really well, or they found like a good person to defend them, or I felt more like absolutely like this emperor was on the defensive or whatever. But they really feel like they feel like this empress was really smart, made really smart, logical decisions. They also feel like they're a little cold, right? Even though they are coming out here as, right, really smart decisions, listening to their intuition, listen to some deeper mystical knowledge or mystical power here with the moon, right? Very intuitive, intuitively guided. They feel like this person is, this emperor feels like this person is, I feel like, and spirit is, yes. So spirit is saying that. And definitely here, I want to pull some more cards here with this King of Pentacles over here, right? This King of Swords. Tell me about this King of Swords. Who is this King of Swords? Or what is this King? Is it an energy or is it a person? Okay, for some of you guys, or if you identify with being this Empress or this Empress, okay, for some of y'all this is a spirit guide, okay? And for some of y'all, it's like a combination, like it's like a spirit guide um influencing or speaking through like an actual person, like a physically here person, right? I say that sometimes, right? Like your spirit guides or God, they can tap into people's energy and really influence them to be in your life at certain times for certain things, to, because it's, this person is kind of like a guide for you, but they're here um bringing justice. Okay, definitely you could be working with this person. Okay, I'm hearing defender, like defender with that. Yeah, They're defending someone here, right? A betrayal or some kind of heartbreak happened here, okay? It happened to this Empress, and this King of Swords here is here helping to remove these swords, is what I'm hearing. Helping to remove these swords. Severing ties is what I heard. Severing ties here. Ooh, oh my goodness. I just heard somebody in a very, is a man's voice say, stay the fuck away from her. Like, oh, wow. Okay. So, this might have been some kind of or just verbal confrontation that happened here in between this King of Swords and this Emperor. Okay. There's also, right? There's also the King of Pentacles is showing itself. The Queen of Pentacles is showing itself, but they're not showing themselves together. There's a Knight of Pentacles here too. There could be like a teenage or an older child that's involved in this too. And this, yeah, showed itself again. Ooh, 2 children. There could be 2 children involved in this separation. That, yeah, legally. Right? So somebody here is really worried about what the justice system or about exactly what the call is going to be on this, okay? Yeah, what the call is going to be with these are really reading as children to me here. A smaller child, a younger child, and then kind of a middle-aged. Okay, for some of you, this could be like a almost grown child or something like that, you know, like an older child and then a younger child here. The children here might have expressed that they possibly might have wanted to go with their father, okay? That's a possibility here that could have happened because these are wanting to go more. Yes, no, they're wanting to go over here with this masculine energy. Here. Judgment. Wow. As I said that, Judgment. So, yeah, with the Chariot card, movement. Somebody here, oh, that's, I don't know. Somebody here could have, for some reason, things are coming to an end here. So it's interesting to me why, you know, they're feeling really defensive. Maybe that's why. So they could be going through some kind of custody battle right now. Yeah. Judgment is coming out here with these 2 kids as I'm talking about that. Somebody here could be going through a custody battle with at least 2 kids. Or they have like younger kids and older kids as well. It's like mixed aged kids. Yeah, and Spirit saying remains to be seen. So remains to be seen. That could be happening. But this Empress, whoever they are, they're coming out here over the single and loving it. So yeah. But single and loving it is also being applied over here too. So both of these people, they want to be divorced, right? They don't want to be together anymore. Interesting. Yeah, and the way that these kids too, not just energetically where they feel like they're pulling closer to. When I have these down on the spread, they're looking over at this Emperor too. So whoever these kids are, or whatever this assets or whatever it is, they want to go with the father here, with the Emperor. All right, this three of cups is calling me. Okay, what do you want to say here about this 3 of cups celebrating with others? And of course, as you guys know, I'm not qualified to give any kind of legal advice as far as that goes, but I'm just reading the energy and what it's telling me. 10 of cups here is falling out here over the Empress. So this Empress is really happy. This Empress could be fighting to keep the younger child, because I'm really, look, here, 2 kids, right? I said there would be 2 kids here. 2 kids. They They do want the kids, okay? I'm not getting that they don't want the kids, but I'm getting that the kids want to go with the father. There is a 10 of Cups here with this Empress, though. This Empress is feeling very happy, feeling very satisfied, complete emotional satisfaction in what's happening here. Yeah, I'm really feeling like the judgment is either still pending, or I really feel like the kids, they want to be with the father, but I really feel like they're staying with the mother, right? Right? Like I said, 2 kids. Happy family. This person wants the happy family unit here. And they want a brand new beginning. This yeah, I'm still getting more investigator vibes over here with the King Swords. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Wheel of Fortune coming out over here on the masculine, on this Emperor side. So I really feel like this feminine energy here is celebrating. They're celebrating with others because they got what they wanted. I feel like they got the kids. Right? They also got money. Yeah. Yeah. They got kids and they got money. Things have been split up. Officially. Temperance. Yeah, things are balancing out here, right? Things are being split up. Things are balancing out. Patience is being asked for here as things balance out, as things work out. Okay? This King of Swords is giving me kind of stepdad vibes. I don't know why, but I wanted to go ahead and say that. For some of, ooh, as I talk about, the devil comes out. I don't know. I haven't necessarily gotten the terrible person vibe off of this person anyway. But, devil temptation kind of energy here, okay? So, whatever. But they are giving me, maybe that's how this Emperor sees, right? It's like, you the motherfucker that came in and took my whole family. That could, it's lessons. There's some really deep lessons going on here in this whole interaction here with between these people. But I definitely feel like this Emperor feels sidelined, right? They feel sat down on the sidelines of a situation here. They feel very defensive. They feel like they've had to defend their character, defend who they are. I feel like they lost because they were 10 of Swords. They feel really stabbed in the back here. They could feel stabbed in the back because they were trying to get their kids. I feel like the kids really wanted to go with the father, but they ended up being, of course, the court judge that the kids stayed with the mom. Here. Okay, yeah. So now this mother is feeling, so now this Queen of Cups Empress is very much feeling like, I have the brand new beginning that I've been asking for. I have, I got what I needed. And I definitely feel like this Emperor here is feeling hermit mode, right? It's feeling like, let me go duck off. Let me recover. Let me recoup from what has happened here. I feel like both of them, the Fool card, want brand new beginnings, okay, here. But there was some confusion with the 7 of Cups energy that I'm getting here that on how there's a lot of fighting back and forth, a lot of movement, a lot of fighting. Where should they go? Where should they live? No, you can't. You can't take the kids there. I want the kids, but I want to take them. No, you're leaving. You can't take them. No, now I want to move. Wait, you can't take my kids away from me. Yeah, no, me and my new family, don't worry about it. Okay, this could be an energy of, this person stepping in. I definitely feel like that was this person telling this Emperor, stay the fuck away from her. Okay, but I feel like this Emperor is much more involved with their kids more than they are the feminine energy here, but I can't guarantee that, right? But there was definitely a lot of fighting, a lot of back and forth, a lot of really tough lessons being learned here in this situation for sure. Divorce is messy. It's messy in it, you know. I'm hearing somebody say it's for the best, though. It's for the best. I don't know about, you know, the whole kid situation, but I'm really getting that the divorce is for the best. Which I felt like I said, I felt like these two people, they wanted to be divorced from each other, but I feel like they were going through a very nasty custody battle here. I really do. I really feel like they were. Queen of Wands. I just heard lawyer. So somebody here? No? Yes. Okay. There's also a Queen of Wands over here, a lawyer vibe here. The Queen of Wands. What is this Queen of Wands doing here? Why is this Queen of Wands here? Why is she showing up? I'm hearing like advisor. Okay. Knight of Cups. Coming in at just the right time. Offering a cup. Throwing in their 2 cents. Two of Cups. Two of Cups lovers. Whoa. Damn. Okay. So there's a Queen of Wands here. No. Yes. Okay. So this Empress is also showing up as a Queen of Wands. Very attractive right now. Very attractive. They have a lot of suitors. They have a lot of suitors and they're open. They're open to people coming in. This could be a stepdad or this could be like a brother vibe possibly too. I just got that. Okay. But there's definitely suitors coming in here. Okay. Justice is coming in here. So this Empress is definitely moving on, right? They have a 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups. The Lovers vibe is happening here for this Empress. There's a whole, you know, everything, you know, went in their favor. They're single, loving it. They're celebrating. They're winning. You know, they are heartbroken, a little heartbroken that about things that happened in the past. A little sore. I'm hearing about things that happened in the past, but judgment came down on their side. You know, they got the kids. They got 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment. Now they feel like they're having a brand new beginning. They have a Knight of Cups coming in here. Love offers coming in from the left, from the right. Okay, or a particular person because they look very attractive right now. You know, they could, you know, could be freshly out of a divorce with a good amount of money. Okay. Yeah, look. They said, I'll take that burden. I'll take the burden of taking that money. From a King of Pentacles. No, but that's this Queen of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles is over here with the. Is over here with the Emperor. So. Yeah, there's an Emperor over here that feels sidelined, that feel like they got betrayed, that feels like they didn't get exactly what they wanted, but they still, it's like they got to keep their money or got to keep a good amount of their wealth, right? The person over here is the King of Pentacles, but this Empress over here, right, is they had the Ace of Pentacles on their side, Ace of Cups. They have a brand new emotional happiness beginning. Like, good for you, right? Tell me about this Knight of Cups here. Yeah, the Sun. The Sun could be a Leo. This person could be a Leo. This Leo coming in here. But in general, right, this is Knight of Cups. They have a new person coming in that's offering the Sun. Right? It's offering happiness. Triumphs. Wow. Good for you, Empress. Okay. Well, shit. Empress feeling emotionally satisfied. I feel... Okay. Okay. The Chariot. I feel like this Emperor is leaving. Like moving away. I talked about that earlier, right? You want to move, I want to move. Now you can't move, now I can't move. I want to leave. No, you can't leave. I'm suing you, or there's some kind of court procedure. Somebody here wanted to leave, but they couldn't because of the court proceedings that were going on. Okay. But I definitely feel like whatever happened, exactly what happened, this Empress over here, the mother figure, okay, feels very taken care of, very happy, very emotionally satisfied, right? They got their kids. They they're feeling very, very happy. They feel like they're on a brand new start, a brand new chance, a brand new luck. Wow, look, King of Cups. They found their King of Cups match. Yeah, like I said, hope, start, friend. Good for you, okay? Here, oh my God, everything that I talked about, right? And here comes a King of Cups, their emotional and their spiritual match coming in here to work together with them to rebuild a foundation, to have a brand new beginning, to get their wishes fulfilled, and to have like an all new hope. And they feel like they are 100% manifesting this into their life, right? But they had to go through this tower moment first, and this tower moment taught them the strength, taught them to have the strength that they needed to have, and it's balancing things out, and it's caused a complete evolution to happen here, right? To stand behind and to be like, I am not staying in this, oh, Three of Cups things, oh, I'm so sorry about all the things that I lost. I have a Two of Cups. They have Two of Cups, right? Their Two of Cups has found them, or they are about to find their Two of Cups. Okay, so wow. I feel like I should feel more excited. I don't know. I feel kind of flat. Maybe I'm tying in more closely to this emperor feeling. Maybe you're identifying more as this emperor watching this. Yeah, there's lessons. Somebody here, they feel hurt, but they're learning lessons. This is better, right? In the end. I know you guys can't hear this, but I can hear it. There's a plane traveling over my house right now. I can hear it. So all right, I'll keep talking about that travel. Taking a flight, catching a flight, moving with this emperor. Lots of movement. Leaving the situation to reestablish themselves. They still feel like a King of Pentacles though, but Six of Cups. They could be going back to their hometown. For some of them, it could mean that they're moving back in with a family friend, family members, something like that, okay? That could be happening here. There's something about this window here. This window is right here is reminding me of the archway and the archway and that's on the Three of Pentacles here. Yeah, it does look a lot like that. See? The background back there. And then look. I mean, I know it's not exact or anything like that, and I know it's, but it's reminding me of that a lot, the way that that's, like, made right there. Things are balancing out. I don't know, yeah, this Emperor's going in hermit mode to kind of recoup, recharge, learn their lessons. Like I said, going back, finding their strength here, regathering themselves. Okay. Working. Could be distracting themselves with work. Could be working too hard. Putting in a lot to recoup, right? To build their finances back up. And I feel like that's why they feel like a King of Pentacles, because they're reestablishing themselves, building their money back up here. Okay, well, it's not this. It feels like this is known, like, right? Like this is known. Like I feel like if this is not gonna resonate for everybody, right? But I felt, yeah. Queen of Pentacles here. This Emperor could be finding a Queen of Pentacles, a match here. Possibly at work. Possibly. Right? This, you know, this Empress is going on and finding their match, right? And this Emperor is going on and finding their match. They might not be Emperor and Empress to each other, right? But that, you know, I don't necessarily feel like these people, you know, it feels like they're going their own way and they're finding their own match and finding their own happiness here, right? Death. So this death, the ending that's happening here between these people, uh, you know, it's giving me this very much so like, hey, you know, these people are separating, but they're going on and finding their matches. They're going on and finding people that vibrate closer to how they're showing up, right? Or it's like soulmates, like going on to find soulmate energies here. This Emperor leaving and Chariot here, finding leaving the place where they were, going on finding a Queen of Pentacles to match their King of Pentacles. It could be a work partner, or it could be, you know, somebody that works in the same field as them, right? Somebody that matches them equally in money and achievement and real world, like material world success here. Okay. And this Empress is leaving and finding somebody who emotionally very much so satisfies them. So whoever you're identified with being here, I feel like Spirit is telling you to be, you know, for it to say it's going to be okay in the end, right? It's going to be okay. So love this time that you're in right now, right? Because appreciating and having value, you know, not being in this Nine of Swords energy, and appreciating, loving it, feeling grateful for what you have right now and the situation that you are in is going to bring about happiness, right? On both sides of this. Hmm. Yeah. So this is definitely like Spirit is saying, just because you're going through a death or a tower moment right now does not mean it's the end. It does not mean that it's the end. It doesn't mean that you'll never be with anybody else, or that you'll never have the emotional satisfaction that you want. Be careful what you're manifesting, right? It's all being in this, this happiness. I love it. I'm happy. I'm emotionally satisfied. I'm happy with where I am. It's helping to manifest this good, yeah. Page of Wands, manifest this good news, manifest this in for you, right? The Lovers, right? The Lovers, making the decision, making the choice, union choice, right? To walk away. Eight of Cups, right? Queen of Cups, right? I give my love freely here, right? The Queen of Cups going on to find Four of Wands, a new home, a new happiness, a new emotional satisfaction, because truth, justice is coming in here, right? Balance, justice is coming in to balance the situation between these people, right? Yeah. Exactly. I'm balancing so much. Two of Pentacles, right? A lot of balance is coming in here, right? Through this tower. On the other side of this tower moment here, there will be balance. There will be, you know, and I really feel like these people will be able to work it out amicably, right? I want to work with you. I feel like even through this separation, things might be a little heavy, you know, right now. But I really feel like eventually things will work out to where they could have some kind of possible shared custody. I don't know for sure. I can't say that for sure for all cases, right? But if that's something that you're worried about, you know, plead your case. If you need to clean up and plead your case. Six of Cups. I want to be with you. So, like, I want to work with you. I want to be with you. Sure. Nine of Swords is coming down again, and this Nine of Swords is here because Page, I have a business proposal. The Page of Pentacles. Okay. Somebody here could be really worried about the business side, or they could be worried about their youngest child, right? The Page of Pentacles was showing up as a child. But it's weird though that here that the King, right? The King and Queen of Pentacles, as they ended up over here, the Page and Knight of Pentacles, which were the cups, still ended up over here. somebody could feel like there could be an emperor here that goes through a divorce, that has kids with somebody beforehand, like an ex. Their ex moves on, they move on, but they feel like the kids that they should have had with this king and queen of pentacles, they feel like the kids that they should have had with their new spouse, it's kind of like this person feels like, I should have had the kids that I had with this person, I should have had them with this person. And that's a complicated feeling, right? That's a complicated feeling because you're like, if I didn't have my kids with this person, they wouldn't exactly be my kids. But that is the vibe that I'm getting here, that there is somebody who is going to go through a divorce. Their spouse is going to move on, be much happier. I mean, it's good in a way, right? That these people went through what they went through. They had the kids that they did. The kids are here. They went through the divorce. They are, right? They're splitting up, but they're both finding people to be with afterwards that they seem like they're pretty happy with, right? But there's definitely here, I definitely feel like emotionally that this empress is in a much happier place. They are very passionate, very emotional, very happy, loving with their new spouse. And even though I'm not saying that there's not love in between this emperor and the person they end up being with, I do feel like there is this feeling that this emperor has, that they wish that the kids they had with this ex would be kids that they had with this person, with the person that they're with now. I don't know if they feel like they're too old to have kids, or if they feel like, I don't know. There is this feeling of like, because, and there was this feeling, right, that I said these kids, king, like the knight and the page of pentacles, who are, the kids here to the king and queen of pentacles, they want to be with this father. They want to be over here, but they're here instead. So there is this feeling here that, yeah, they're like, oh, because this emperor wants like a united family together, right? A page of cups. The page of cups did come out over here. Oh, the page of cups, right? The page of cups, king and queen of pentacles, page of cups. So king and queen of pentacles, sorry, not king. King and queen of cups, they come together and they have a child together. The page of cups. The page of cups did try to come out. So it's like a blended family. Yeah, I am blessed, base. So I'm hearing, it's like a masculine voice saying those kids should have been our kids. Okay. Yeah. The Wheel of Fortune, Divine Time, 10-10, I'm at my limits. Yeah, I feel like this person here feels like, damn, I wish that I hadn't spent so much time here with this person, having kids and building a life, because we ended up separating, and now I feel like, right, they're the emperor, they feel like too old, or they feel like something here. They feel like it's, yeah, or they're just like, I wish I was having kids with you. But there is something here with divine time. I'm at my divine time here. Six of Wands was in the reverse. Two, yeah. They feel like they lost something. They're like, it's okay. I had kids, blah, blah, but I got together and I got with this person now. And now with my new person, I'm like, either they feel like they already have too many kids, or they feel like they feel like they can't have kids anymore. Maybe they had an accident, or they might have gotten some kind of vasectomy or something like that. I'm not sure. But they're like, I wish that I had kids with this person. Here, the Chariot again, movement. Yeah. So, okay. So why are we talking about this, Spirit? What's, oh yeah. This Emperor's heartbroken. Okay. This Emperor's like, yeah. They're feeling, but yeah, but there was this like Three of Swords here, right? Three of Swords. There could be, it could feel like, oh, you know, my Empress, my Emperor, I wish it would have worked out with us, but it really didn't. You know? Okay, the King of Cups fell out over here. I love you, but I can't show it. They might still have feelings for their ex. I mean, it's normal to say, you know, like, oh, well, you know, that's the mother of my kids. I'll always have like a special bond with them, or I'll always have a type of love for them. Yeah, but I feel like here, this could be a thing here where, you know, people, like a emperor, empress here, they, it's also possible here that they might not have, we talked about that, right? That I feel like there's an emperor here that wishes that, uh, that wishes that reflection. It's like, I feel like this is in the future. Seeking around, King of Wands. I know what I want. I'm trapped in my mind. Ten of Pentacles. I have a long-lasting legacy, but I wish. That's interesting. I know my readings, yeah. Ten of Cups. There's like a wish. This Emperor feels like they wish they had the type of Ten of Cups that this Empress has, right? They feel like this Empress has a Ten of Cups that they wish that they had, right? No, yeah, because both Ten of Cups wanted to come out over here, and there is this sense that this Emperor, the 10 that this Emperor feels like they're with is a Ten of Wands, right? But the Ten of Wands came out in reverse over here, right? They're like, well, I got the money that I wanted. It's like, I got the money that I wanted. I got the fortune, the Wheel of Fortune that I wanted. I got the material world thing that I wanted. You know, I got the job that I wanted. I learned a lot of lessons. I end up having, yeah, here, but there is, right? But I said that, right? I feel like I should feel more excited. Like, why am I not excited? Because there is a feeling here that this Emperor is like, is it enough? It's this feeling of, is it enough? I'll just be okay. This Emperor feels like, I'll just be okay with a soulmate. I'll just be okay with the person that I end up with. It'll be okay. But will it be? But it's like I said, it's almost like this Emperor here is looking over here though at what this, right? Like I said, right? They feel like they're on timeout. So you get your act together. Sidelined, right? They feel sidelined by God. They feel like there is the whole line that I was talking about here with the whole couple going through a divorce. But if you're still here, right? Some of those people have already clicked off the video. If you are still here, there is, in your part of this collective message, there is an Emperor here that feels like they missed an opportunity to be with an Empress, okay? And like I said, the both of you go on and you both have children, right? Or actually, I don't feel like this Emperor might not end up having children with the person that they're with. They could get with a person that's much more business savvy, much more 3D based, much more like, oh, you know, you have a career, I have a career, we're both too busy to have kids, sort of type thing, kind of energy. But I feel like, yeah, there is this feeling here like those should have been our kids. Yeah, I feel abandoned in this partnership, right? This should have been my life. This should have been the life That should be me, right? There is an emperor here that's looking at this empress here, having kids, moving on, being emotionally satisfied, having like 2 10 of cups, being so happy and so happy-go-lucky. But there is a feeling here like those kids should have been my kids, right? Those kids should have been my kids. Those should have been our kids that we had together. You know? I should have been I should have had those kids. Those should have been my kids that I had with my empress, right? I don't know what to tell you. Your ass got sidelines by the divine. The divine told you to check. Yeah. So this empress moves on from this emperor to find their match, to find their emotional match, to have their wish fulfillment, to have their happiness, to have, to feeling very Queen of Wands, Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, Empress, feeling very wanted, feeling very passionate, having a brand new beginning here with the King of Cups, having children, possibly even up to 3 kids, possibly here with this person. It could be a blended family. Like I said, it could be a situation here. Let the energy resonate as it does for you. If you know that you didn't end up having kids with this person, or you know that you don't haven't have kids yet, there is this feeling of there's an emperor here that feels like, damn, like that should be me. That should be my life. That should be me having kids and having that wonderful happiness life with my empress, right? But it is what it is, right? It is what it is. This person got sidelined. This could have been an emperor here that ended up, I don't know. The way these two came out, too, they're not even really looking at each other. It feels like a marriage of convenience. This could be the emperor that we've been talking about a lot here, right? That there was an emperor here that chose light, right? And they do come out as the King and Queen of Pentacles, right? King and Queen of Pentacles, emperor here. They're in this marriage now, in this marriage with this person, right? They got sidelined here. And they're in this marriage with this person that feels much more like a marriage of convenience, or a marriage. I'm not saying that they don't love each other, but there is this feeling of like, it's almost like this emperor is reflecting, right? But that's not Hierophant, sorry, but the Hermit card keeps showing itself. It's like in their reflections, it's like them in their little studio, or them off in their study or something, just kind of sitting there thinking back on their life, being like, like I feel unburdened in the way that I got to stay my King of Pentacles that I wanted to be. I have materially all the things that I was asking for, and I have a wife or a partner that matches that material, way of being. They're very stable. They're steady. Financially, it makes a lot of sense for us to be together, How these couple emotionally feel about each other over here on the Emperor side, Spirit? How these couple emotionally feel about each other? Something flipped. Yeah, that Hermit card keeps showing itself. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so again, the Judgment card came out over here. The call, reawakening. Okay, the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords, but the Seven of Cups. Do I know what's happening right now? The Seven of Wands. I defend, right? Feeling very defensive. Feeling like they fought for it. 2, I block my truth, right? The 2 of Swords. The Knight of Swords, I take quick action. And the 8 of Wands, I'm trapped in my head. Yeah, like I said, there's not a lot of cups. Not a lot of cups from this. Yeah, 9. 9 of Wands again. I'm learning from my past. I'm learning from my choices. Like, there's that 7 of Swords. I'm sneaking around and I tried to make something happen. Maybe that wasn't meant to happen. Or I tried to control a situation here. Yeah. But what, right? Now I'm reflecting. Now I'm looking back. And maybe I'm a little heartbroken, right? Maybe, because I chose what? I chose to have a 10 of Pentacles here. I am here. It's convenient. I have a long-lasting legacy. I have money. I have the money and everything like that I wanted. King, Queen of Pentacles, right? King of Queen of Pentacles, right? Seven of Pentacles. I'm waiting to see the outcome, right? Like I put this in, and I put into the material world, I put into the finances, I put into this to see the money, and that's what I saw. I saw the money. But maybe now I am a little bit heartbroken. I'm reflecting and looking back, and I'm a little bit heartbroken because maybe I actually wanted a 10 of Cups, right? I got a 10 of Pentacles, but maybe I wanted a 10 of Cups. Maybe I should have been that King of Cups instead of staying a King of Pentacles. Right? I'm wishing that I had the emotional satisfaction that this King of Cups is having now. Right? And then look. Again, it came back up. 10-10. The 10 that I have is I'm kind of feeling pushed to my limits by this divine time, by this Wheel of Fortune. Seems right. The Wheel of Fortune came out twice for this person. So, and it came out in the upright. It's kind of me giving like you got what you asked for, but do you want it? You got what you asked for, but do you want it? Yeah. Nine of Swords. I don't know. I'm leaving to find peace. I am victorious. 6-6. Things are balancing out. We'll see. Yeah. Queen. So, yeah, that's what I'm feeling like. So, if you are, it feels like people got what they asked for. Somebody, it feels like here, like the Empress here. Yeah. Choices, right? You have a choice in partner. So now it feels like this Empress got like the emotional satisfaction and like the emotional lover or the soulmate that they really wanted. Okay, right? Soulmate, the lovers. That they got the emotional satisfaction and the happiness and the life, the sun and this Empress over here is so happy. Is so emotionally happy with this King of Cups person they have here, right? For some of y'all, like I said, they have like a blended family sort of type thing where it's like, oh, do you believe in life after love? Yeah, so it's like, do you do you believe, right, that after you might come to a situation where you feel like your whole family and everything that you've worked for and everything that you've wanted kind of falls apart, but like it's like second chances coming here, right? It's like these two people go their own separate ways and they have lived their own separate lives, emotional satisfaction and financial satisfaction, which, so lots of life lessons here. Lots of life lessons here. So some of you could be reflecting back on your life. There could be an Emperor here that's reflecting back on their choices. Yeah, they're feeling a little defensive about their choices that they're made, or they feel a little defensive about, maybe they feel kind of like they got the short end of the stick. Look at that. As I say that, 5 of Swords, I am in competition, right? Comparison is the death of happiness, right? You are completely and you have all the autonomy that you need in your life to put your life in the direction that you want to go in, to be the person that you want to be, to have what you want in this life. You have all the autonomy that you need to have that in your life, right? So if you are this Emperor and you're feeling like you're sitting here comparing your life and comparing what you have compared to what this other person has. I'm not saying leave this person to try to go be with this other person because this person doesn't feel like they want you at all anymore. They're but I'm leaving to find peace. Like, do what you got to do, right? I don't know. Do what you got to do to find your happiness, Emperor. You deserve to find your happiness too. You deserve to find your 10 of Cups. If you feel like you don't have your 10 of Cups, do something about it. Right? Page of Swords. I'm bringing forth my truth. I want to be, go find your 10 of Cups, Emperor. So I don't know. I'm not telling anybody to get a divorce or telling anybody to do any of that. I'm just saying, Go after what is going to bring you your emotional satisfaction. I like, hey, there's all this like, it's not too late to have the life that you want to live, right? If you feel like you are not emotionally satisfied in this, do what you need to do, I don't know. I can't make your decisions for you, but I can't tell you what to do. Empress. I'm getting that I don't know. I feel hesitant to say that. No, yeah. I'm actually not going to say that because my spirit guides are guiding me not to say that. So I'm not going to. Sorry. I should have brought it up. But, yeah. It's never too late to get what you want. It's never too late to have the life that you want. It's never too late to do what you need to do. Right? Now, I'm not saying go divorce this person and go try to go be with this empress. That's not what I'm saying, because this empress seems, like I said before, this empress seems like they're very emotionally satisfied in the relationship that they are. But go find what emotionally satisfies you, emperor. And if you identify with more with being this empress, good on you. Good for you, right? Right? You're moving on. You're doing what you got to do. You found that person, that soulmate that you want to be with. Y'all seem like you're very, very happy, right? Very, very emotionally satisfied in the choices that you made, right? Absolutely. Victorious. I am victorious. 6 of Wands, right? You have all this hope. You have like every single beautiful card in the deck, right? The Sun card, the Lover's card, the Fool card, the 10 of Cups. Twice you guys have the 10 of Cups, right? And the 2 of Cups. Like, this is beautiful. This is a beautiful, loving relationship over here, right? This is gorgeous. Anybody would want this life right here. Anybody. So I don't blame you, Emperor, that you're over here like, yeah, I'm pretty satisfied. I have the job that I want. I'm doing the job that I want. I'm learning some good lessons. I am, reconnecting with friends and family, and the 6 of Cups is still bringing me a lot of like, what's happening here? Can you tell me about the 6 of Cups? I don't know why I feel so guided to do this. What is the 6 of Cups? There's a lot of money, a lot of happiness. 6 of Cups. I want to work with you. This feels like a really strong business associate or business association. I don't know. The Hermit card did come out a lot. The Moon. Okay. The Moon and the Fool card came out. A fresh new beginning. A mysterious fresh new beginning. Does this person like fall off the map and become like a mysterious millionaire or something like that? I am balancing out so much. Okay. 2 of Cups. Or not 2 of Cups, but 2 of... Okay. Yeah, but it seems like you're right. It's in the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is not bad. Not at all. You're having the family and the long-lasting legacy and the money and the house and the home, and all the material things that you need in this life. You guys didn't have a lot of cup cards like at all, so there's not a lot of emotion here. But there's balance, there's truth, there's justice in this. It really feels like you got what you wanted, right? But there is a lot of reflecting back on, I got what I wanted. But is it really what I wanted? Is it really what would have emotionally satisfied me? I don't know. This is a good lesson for you to learn this lifetime, right? To find, to understand, okay, this sounds like somebody that chased and chased and chased and chased and chased after a 10 of Pentacles specifically. They got and in the end of their life, they got the 10, or not in the end, but at some point in their life, they got the 10 of Pentacles that they were looking for, but yet they're still reflecting, but yet they still feel trapped. There's something I can't forget. There's something I can't move on from. I got what I asked for. I got justice. I have a perfectly fine life. I got the Wheel of Fortune. I got what I wanted. Yeah, I got betrayed a little bit beyond, Yeah, what'd I say? I got what I asked for, right? I got what I wanted. I got what I asked for. I had to fight for it. 5 of Wands. I fought really hard for it, right? I got a lot of good news. It was a great adventure along the way. I found out a lot about myself. Queen I am an accomplished teacher. So this person goes on to teach other people about the choices that they make. They go on to lead, to lead and be a teacher, right? To be an emperor. They definitely, and they feel like they're resting, they're healing and resting, staying quiet, just enjoying their life and what they're doing and spending a lot of time reflecting back on how their life went. Sorry, you guys, huh? Oh, I just, whew. Oh, my ring fell out. Okay, I have been betrayed. You betrayed me, ring. No, I'm silly. Anyway, yeah. So definitely feel like right. That's the first one of the first cards that came out here with this emperor. At the end, they feel like 10 of Swords. They feel a little betrayed at the end. Like I got what I asked for, but did I betray myself in giving and kind of like limiting what I wanted down to financial or material success? Yeah, I love you, but I can't show it. Well, you know, I'm sorry to say this because I'm never, like you always have a chance to find, but it feels very cast. Like I keep hearing that the die has been cast. The die has been cast. Like this is it, right? This is how things in general are playing out, right? This is it, I keep getting that. This is it. This is the die has been cast. This is the way that things are going to play out. So, learn your lessons, but also understand that as far as a relationship that you stay in or as far as what it is, that you can live the life that you want to live. It might not be with the I'm not saying that you will have this emperor, right? But I'm not, this empress is not the only empress. They're not the only person that you could be that you could find emotional satisfaction in. There are other people out there that you could be with. There are other people, there are other things in this life that you can find emotional satisfaction in. So don't just say, well, I guess I just have to just sit here with all my money in my big mansion and just be like emotionally unsatisfied because I can't have one particular person or because things didn't work, but it does have this feeling that like, no, like I want to chase after what I want to chase after. I'm going to be really honest with you. This feels like, I feel like I'm talking to a future version of this emperor. I feel like this is like a future version of this emperor saying, this is how my life, this is how things went. And this is how I feel. Reflecting, right? That hermit card kept coming back, reflecting back on my life, reflecting back on my life. This is how things went. This is what my choices got me. This is what my choices got me. So, very interesting. Because like I said, there is this kind of feeling of like, no, honey, I can't. Like, cause that's how this person is kind of like this energy that I'm talking to. That's kind of how they're presenting this. This is how, no, like, I can't change it. Like, this is how it went, right? This is how it went. I feel like I'm speaking to somebody who is in like their 70s, 80s, and they're like, no, like this is the life. I can't just, go, I can't just go and have kids with somebody else. Like, no, this is it, um, reflecting back on my life. This is how it went. This is how I felt. This is what happened. And you know and it's not like this person is not satisfied, but they feel like they're missing out on that 10 of cups. They feel like they're missing out on this ultimate satisfaction. And in the end of the day, they are sitting back, I'm in competition, comparing themselves in their life to somebody else, to an empress here, right? And they're just like, I wouldn't call getting a 10 of Pentacles the short end of the stick, because it feels like, in a way, it feels like this empress are marrying each other. They both end up with 10s, right? With 10s, but it does feel like this emperor, they made their choices and they got the 10, So it's like here, it feels like an empress went for a 10 of Cups, right? And it feels like here an emperor went for a 10 of Pentacles. It's two very different wants. two very different distincts, and there's nothing wrong, right? There's nothing wrong with a Ten of Pentacles versus a Ten of Cups at all. It's just about your personal preference, right? What would you rather have, you know? Because the Ten of Cups, you know, is emotional satisfaction. It's, they might, you know, this couple, right, in the Ten of Cups, it's like they might not live. I'm really channeling a lot of the interpretation that the dream clairvoyant does, and I really like her interpretation that she does of the Ten of Pentacles versus the Ten of Cups, right? And she talks about this a lot in her readings too, and I do like that portion of it. So definitely go check her out if you're still here with me. Obviously, you're still here, right? If you're still here with me, right? And she does do this comparison between the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, right? In the Ten of Pentacles, it's like the King of Pentacles, right, is sitting there, and then the King of Pentacles is represented. I want to find it in the deck now so I can actually visually show you guys the difference. Oh, okay. Will you pull the Ten of, I want to see if Spirit will do this. Will you pull the Ten of Pentacles for me? Please, Spirit. You pulled the Nine of Pentacles. Thanks, Spirit. There it is. Appreciate you, Spirit. Okay. Was that faster? I don't know, but I just like it. So my spirit guide's like, okay. Right? So here you see here, right? Here the King of Pentacles is represented here. Here is the same man, right? In the same wardrobe, in the same, right? And here, gray-haired now, right? He's gray-haired like the Emperor now, right? So he's lived his whole life. He's experienced it, right? And in this experience, he's been able to build a whole life because here, you know, here a son or a daughter, or, you know, like a son and their wife, or their daughter and their husband, whatever the situation is, you know, generations here. And they, by this time, this person is an older man, they're a grandfather, right? Or they're a grandparent. They have the two dogs, a whole generation here, a whole castle, a whole house here that they've built with this Ten of Pentacles, right? And there's nothing wrong with this Ten of Pentacles, right? It's still satisfaction. It is, you know, it's still at the end of the day, right? But it's much more financial well-being, right? Very financially well off. And I'm not saying that they're not emotionally happy as well, right? I'm not saying that, but there is a difference here. It is a difference in intent. This is, I want to have all the material possessions that I need. I want the house. I want the clothes. I want the, you know, but see, the scales of balance are still here, right? Right? And the whole like family crest has been made here. So there are generations, there is generational wealth that's being passed down here, right? There is this scales of balance back here. So justice is here. You know, it's brought in this for this person, right? And here there is the same emotional satisfaction, right? The mother, the father, or the family unit, right, with the kids and everything. Here they have a much more modest house, right? But they have land, and they have a stream, and they have, you know, a garden. They have everything that they need here, and they're it might be a much more simple life, right? Maybe not as much like, ooh, like, look at me, like I can look at your house and tell you got money kind of wealth, right? I want to live in that big house with the nice car. And there's nothing wrong with wanting that. There's nothing wrong with wanting that, right? I got the 10, you know, and it's like this other person over here, you know, they got this 10 of cups. So at the end of the day, they both got, you know, and it's very fitting, right, that at the end of the day, they have a 10 of pentacles, right? Because this person got matched up with a king and queen of pentacles, right? King and queen of pentacles. They got the money and the finances and the, you know, the material life that they wanted here, right? And then at the end of the day, King and Queen of Cups had a Ten of Cups, right? So it's just about a difference of what you want, right? At the end of the day, what's going to bring you that emotional satisfaction at the end of the day, right? What is going to give you the most satisfaction? So neither one of them got, like, necessarily Like, people wouldn't look at this person's life, and they certainly wouldn't look at these people's lives and think that anybody here got the short end of the stick. But like I said, in the end, it's about what really gives you the most satisfaction in the end. And although I do feel like this emperor is grateful, right? They're grateful for their success. They're grateful for all the material things that they have. They're grateful for the long lasting legacy that they're able to pass down, for the new cycles and new generation, and the good luck and the good fortune and the turning of the wheel that they were able to bring for their family and for their friends and for their community, right? They're very happy and satisfied with that. But I do feel like at the end of the day, this emperor still wonders, what if? And I'm not saying that this empress doesn't, you know. I'm not saying that this empress doesn't wonder that, but I do feel like this emperor thinks about it more, right? I feel like at the end of the day, this emperor feels like, what if? I do feel that. Yeah. And this isn't a sad or a bad ending by any means, right? By any means. Because, like I said, 10-10, they both ended up with exactly what they wanted. I got exactly what I asked for, right? I do feel like this emperor is asking, what comes next? What next? What's next? And I feel like this emperor here is much more focused on the conquest of how much they can, and I don't want to say in a materialistic, like really terrible, like low vibrational way, but at the end of the day, this emperor feels like, what next? What next? What do I do next? What's the next thing that I need to do? What's the next thing? And I feel like this empress at the end of the day feels a lot more calm and feels a lot more like, I'm satisfied with where I am. All right, I'm satisfied with what I have. I'm satisfied with what I have, what I got, and that they feel a lot more emotionally like wrapped up. Like, I'm good. Like, I got everything I need right here. And at the end of the day, this emperor feels like, well, what's next? Well, what more? Well, what's that? What's that certain thing? What is it? What is it? What is it? And it could just be a difference in personalities as well, right? It could be the difference in a feminine personality that's much more passive and laid back and I'm cool where I am, and a masculine energy that's much more like drive forward, go, building the next thing, doing the next thing, building the next house, or starting the next business, or doing that. It could definitely just be a difference in personalities and a difference in perspectives and a difference in what they want out of life. And I'm not saying that either one of these is better than the other, right? At all. Because at the end of the day, like I said, I feel like they're both satisfied. It's just a different in intent, a different in what they prioritize in life, right? Yeah. So this is actually a story that has like a really nice ending. What? No drama? No, no BS. Oh, there's a little bit of drama, but like, what? Yeah. This is just, it's okay. I really feel like your spirit guides want to know that. So if you are a person that feels like you are, I don't want to say skipping out or leaving on a twin flame journey, or leaving, or it's kind of like that life there. Like, if you are this couple that got divorced, you will have a new life after this. You're not going to be single for the rest of your life. You're not going to, well, I don't know, maybe some of you want to be that, right? With that 9 of Pentacles, single and I'm loving it, right? So maybe if you want that, good for you, right? Just, if that's truly what you want and you're not doing it out of just emotional heartache, right? Yeah. But I did, but the 3 of Swords came out on both their sides. So there is kind of that what if for both of them. What if? But what if it had worked out? What if it had gone a little bit different? Um, Interesting. It's kind of just like thinking about it. What if? What would it have been? What would life have been like? I don't know. You know. So it's like experiencing life in a different way. Yeah. hmm Well, okay. I'm going to end it here. Thank you for being here. This was an interesting story. I enjoyed telling this story. I enjoyed bringing this here. So if there are some people out there that were feeling kind of like, I don't know, like, is it okay? That's also been something that we've been talking about here on the channel. Like, is it okay to move on from a twin flame? Is it okay to feel like, but what if I want to choose being with a soulmate? What if it's my lifetime to be with a soulmate instead of being with my twin flame? Is that okay? Yes. There are lots of different types of twin flame relationships out there, right? Not all twin flames at all are meant to come together in, you know, in this kind of union together in like a physical, like husband wife or wife husband whatever the situation is for you, right? Where you guys are come together, you marry and you have kids, or you have a whole life together. That's not always been like I do identify with being on the twin flame journey. Me and my twin flame have been brother and sister before. We've been twins before. We've been like a child and a parent relationship before. There are lots and lots of different types of relationships that you can have with your twin flame, right? You can be really good friends. You can be friends, right? You could be not even meant to end up together in a relationship, like that kind of relationship in this lifetime, right? The point of the twin flame journey is that the two of you are out there learning, right? You're out there learning, you're out there experiencing, you're out there growing, right? And you're there for each other on a different plane of supporting each other and being there for each other. And it's not always going to be in the physical, right? Sometimes the two of you are meant to be together and to just really learn and to help and kind of like bounce that energy back and forth between each other to really amplify your energy of what you're learning and what lessons you're living. And that's the point. You just have so much energy and so much love and light to give that you had to be separated into two different bodies because they couldn't take it, right? We're just so radical, man, that they couldn't even take us, right? So that's kind of, I feel like here in the tarot world, here in tarot land, right, we get really hung up on the romanticized version of the twin flame journey. And the truth of it is that not all of us are going to end up in, and it's not because it's not like we don't deserve it or we didn't work hard enough, or it's just sometimes that's not just how it is, right? The die has already been cast. Sometimes that's not the relationship that you and your twin flame are meant to have. Sometimes you are, sometimes you're not, right? And we have to be open to different types of relationships that we can have with our twin flame, right? We have to be open to that. You're not a failure. It's not the biggest tragedy in the world if you and your twin flame don't end up in a relationship together, right? It's going to be okay. Allow yourself to move, to move on. If the two of you are meant to be together, you'll come together. And no matter what the relationship is supposed to be, a business relationship, friendship, if you're just supposed to kind of see each other at once every like 15, every once every, couple of years, and you're like, hey, how you doing? How are you doing? I'm doing great. Well, that's great. Keep going on with your journey. Yeah, you too, man. Like you guys could have a relationship like that. You're not always, it's not always supposed to be the highly romanticized version. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm touching the table, that we talk about here. And I understand why, because it sells, right? It sells videos, it sells clicks, it sells views. Like I get it. But at the same time, it misleads a lot of people to have a certain view of what the twin flame journey is supposed to be, when sometimes this is it, right? Sometimes this is it. Sometimes the two of you come together, sometimes you separate out, and then you go and live completely separate lives, right? And still, at the end of the day, 10 of cups, 10 of pentacles, right? Y'all both still ended up with soulmates. You both still ended up, learning the lessons that you needed to learn. You both still ended up, right, with things working out, with the two of you being satisfied, with the two of you having this marrying life, right? Just two different sides of the same coin, right? Like sometimes that's how it goes. Sometimes that's how it is. It doesn't mean that you fail just because you don't end up in a romantic relationship with your twin flame. That's not always what it's supposed to be, and we have to be okay with that, because it's not up to us, right? It's sometimes we're supposed to be learning different types of things, right? And sometimes it's about learning how to let go and learning how to experience life in a different way. And that has to be okay too. I had to go through this huge journey of learning that you know, of getting caught up, of learning about the twin flame, of feeling like, yes, I am on a twin flame journey, and feeling like I'd be a failure if I didn't end up in a relationship with my twin flame. And then I had to realize, like, no, I wouldn't. I just have to have, you know, I have to learn my lesson, and I have to open up my mind to experiencing love in so many different types of ways, right? Because like I said, me and my twin flame haven't always ended up in a relationship. Me and my twin flame haven't always ended up in that type of relationship together, right? We haven't always ended up being that or doing that, you know, and it has to be okay. It has to be okay, right? I have to know that all I can do is live and try to learn my lessons and try to be, you know, a better version of myself every day. Try to learn my lessons. I might fail at some things. I might get knocked down. I might, you know, I might struggle a little bit to find my way, to find, you know, the right path and everything. But I have to just understand that I have to listen to my guidance. I have to listen to myself. I have to listen to my intuition. I have to listen to my heart. And that's all that I can do. And that if me and my twin flame end up together, okay. If we don't, that has to be okay too. That has to be okay too. Right? Because there are lots of different types of love out there. I had to work through a lot of anger that I had towards them because of some things that have happened in our past lives that are like, damn. You know, but this is a lifetime to work it out. So it is what it is. Got to keep going. Got to keep pushing on. Got to keep learning. Got to keep doing what you got to do, right? Our purpose here is not just to end up in a relationship and having babies and having that white picket fence life with our twin flame, right? It's about finding our divine purpose here. And sometimes that's coming together with your twin flame. And sometimes that's, you know, coming together in your twin flame in a way that you are just both sending each other light and love into each other's lives, and you forgive each other and you love each other, and you're boosting each other and you're cheering each other on, even if you're not in each other's lives. And at the end of the day, that has to be okay. You know, at the end of the day, it has to be okay that that's just how it is sometimes. And it was hard to go through that. It was heartbreaking at first to go through that, because I was just like, but I just found them, and I just really, you know, I just realized what they were and realized what it could be, and oh my God. But at the end of the day, it's not tragic. It's not some, oh my God, ill-fated cross lovers, Romeo and Juliet type. Oh my God, no. The divine plan is usually a lot more simple than that. It's just love. Just love and be okay. Love them even if they don't choose you. Love them even if they choose somebody else. Love them even if they choose themselves, and that means not choosing you. Love them even if they're in a relationship with somebody else. Love them through their mistakes. Love them through that. That doesn't mean that you have to accept them being in your life in a physical way, right? And it's way easier said than done, but that's just what it is. All right, this was a much longer video today. I haven't released a video this long in a while. My videos have been being a little bit shorter, which is not planned at all. Like, it just happened to happen out, you know, happened to be that way. I'm hoping and wishing the best for you guys out there, okay? It's going to work out, okay? It's going to work out. It's going to be okay. You're going to learn the lessons that you need to learn, and your spirit guides are going to be with you, helping you along the way. So know that, and have faith, and know that spirit is really sending you in the direction that you need to go in, right? Have faith in yourself as well, right? Have faith in your intuition, have faith in your higher self, have faith in where you're supposed to be guided to be, and let it be, right? Let it be. like I said before in the beginning, thank you guys so very much for being here. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for everybody who likes the content, you know, especially if you like it, give it a like or share it with somebody you feel like it could really help. Or if this is not your story, but you feel like it would help somebody else with sharing this, pass it along, pass on the love out there. If you're not subscribed to the channel, think about go ahead and subscribing to the channel. If you are subscribed to the channel, thank you so much for being here. And thank you for just listening to me and giving me the chance. I really appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye.